Hey everyone, Brian Coester here, Coester VMS. Hope all is well. Actually, just wanted to cover a little bit what came out recently with the Case-Shiller. Home prices hit fourth consecutive all-time high. And that's something that I think everyone has kind of sort of been realizing is there is a huge lack of inventory in the market right now. I mean, you go across the country and you look at something like in areas like Colorado, there are 33,000 agents with 3,000 active listings right now in that whole market. And then you look at that and you say, okay, well, how is that reflective across the country? And right now, there is a absolutely huge backlog of new homes trying to be built all across the country that nobody's really talking about. Homes now are being sold fairly frequently. You're seeing much more of a purchase increasing market. I mean, you're starting to see on the appraisal side, appraisers actually doing value adjustments, which usually are about a month or two behind actually the increases in the changes of the market, because no one kind of wants to be the first person to say the market's increasing. However, if you look at areas like Portland, if you look at areas like Dallas, if you look at areas like Seattle, Denver, DC, all across the country, values are going up and there is a lack of inventory in the market. So then you say, okay, what has to have happen? New construction right now is building about 1.5 million homes a year, or 1.2 million. Typically, they build around 800,000 of those as single family units. They have not been building even remotely close to that over the last couple of years. And then to be able to keep track in existing homes and existing markets, they need to build significantly more than that. And they're just not able to do so. So right now, there is a 3 to 4 year backlog of new homes that need to be built. Well, what happens when that happens? Obviously, if you look at history, typically prices go up, which is what they're doing right now. And then you have a influx of renovations, new construction, rehabs, flips and flips, because it's much easier to rehab a house and build a home from scratch. And then the third thing, which is the creative financing. And I hope we don't go down the same path that we did last time. But it's just interesting to see that now come 10 years really, or a little bit longer than that actually, about 15 years later, this thing's coming kind of full circle where prices will start increasing. You'll have 3 to 4 year increase in prices. They'll see you have a ton of there's a ton of new homes that need to be built that'll start increasing from there. And it's really going to be one of those things to where it could be an amazing ride over the next 4 years, 5 years for new construction, new homes, new purchases. The millennials, the whole idea that millennials won't buy houses, I've never bought into. That's definitely going to happen. If you look at Fannie Mae, what they're doing with the student loan thing, I mean, it's fairly obvious that they want this to work. And they're going to make a way for millennials, but also a lot of the rehab stuff you're going to see. So interesting, caught my eye. Most things don't catch my eye, but this really caught my eye. Going to be an interesting 2017, 18, and 19 for new construction.